Hey y'all, this is Moni.
And this is Kat.
AKA. And this is the Fake Ass Book Club. Wait, can we both say it or no?
Okay, friends. So welcome back, you guys. It's your girl Moni.
And this is Kat.
What up, Kim?
Oh, just out here moving off hurt.
Wow. Well, welcome back to the Fake Ass Book Club, guys. The talk is real. Okay. We out here. My God. Okay.
New year.
It's a new year.
It's the year of the F.A.B.
It's a year of the F.A.B. I like that, friend. It's always a year of the F.A.B, actually. So
It is. It's another one.
And if you don't know, now you know.
In words.
Yes. And
We're cleaning up our act in the new year.
Yes.
We're going to show the sponsors that we know how to keep it clean. Like we can sell some Audible subscriptions or something.
Yeah, we can. I can stop doing that. If
Or Me Undies. I could do that.
Listen, give me money. I'll do a lot of stuff. It's fine.
BetterHelp. I feel like we'd be a great fit for BetterHelp.
Yo, BetterHelp.
Bestest help. We want bestest.
What is that
help.
one?
Bestest
help. Bestest. Also, I always think about like blue, like what's the Blue Apron? Like moms on the run who need help with just cooking. Like, I mean, hey, I think stuff like that. Listen. With that, you guys, welcome to 2023. We are in a new year. Hopefully, your New Year's celebration was safe and responsible and with people you love. So I had a good New Year's. What about you?
I had a great New Year's. We went to the Fly Zone.
We did.
And had a fly-ass New Year's without a whole bunch of people.
Yes, very much so. It was very low key. And it was super nice. Shout out to you, Fly Creator at the Fly Zone for having us kind of last minute. We were able to pop in there and talk about, how it's crazy being a creator and an introvert at the same time, but how those two things kind of do go together sometimes. And a bunch of other stuff. So we had a good time. It was awesome.
It was a very good talk. Very real.
Yes,
and a very enjoyable way to bring in the new year. I think that would set a good tone.
Agreed. We're known for our real talk too, so that makes it even nicer. And so with that, you guys, so today, this is sort of a fake ass episode too, but Kat had kind of mentioned like maybe we should like F.A.B awards. Like maybe we should sort of like pick our favorite books, topics, all kinds of stuff. So this episode is going to be geared toward us kind of highlighting specific episodes in this past year of 2022. So we're super excited to share with you guys our favorites. So before we get into that, let's dedicate the show. This is what we do.
Let's do it.
Hands over your hearts, people. Yes, guys. We want to dedicate this episode to our sponsors, which are our patrons at this point. Thank you guys for supporting us. We truly appreciate you, all of our supporters. And then also, I want to shout out. Let me think. Who I want to shout out today? I want to give a special shout out actually to all of our guests that we've had on our show throughout 2022. We had a lot of guests. We were just talking about that. And I just want to give a special thank you for you guys making time for us, making space for us, and being involved in some real ass talk. So thank you guys for all of your support too. So what about you, friend?
Yes, and your dedication. I would like to dedicate this episode to all the podcasters out there. I never knew how much work this was until we started doing it. And it always finds a way to be even more work. Like when we signed up for this, we definitely were like, we're not doing video. It's like, no, absolutely not. Like, ew, gross. Hey, guess what? We're doing video every time. So I really do want to dedicate to everybody who's out there doing this, especially because I enjoy listening to podcasts so much. So yeah, dedication over.
Yay. I like that. That is actually a really great dedication. So yes, and to that, because I mean, it's crazy too, because podcasts typically are something that, you don't pay for. You don't really think about it. And, you just enjoy them. And so, yeah, shout out to all the content creators, especially podcasters. It is a lot of work. It's a labor of love. And so,
but it helps a lot. I think about even when, like I was going through my divorce a couple years ago, like how much listening to podcasts help. like, especially when you're second guessing yourself. And I mean, I was going through therapy and stuff too, but listening to other people's stories and then hearing yourself in those stories, it makes it easier to find the path out.
Oh, I like that. I think that's true though. And that's that's the beautiful
Yeah.
thing about it. Just being able to share the conversations with the people. So hopefully you guys are still enjoying. Um, yeah. So, I mean, I guess we should just sort of slide into it, friend. So,
Yeah, we had
um,
the idea. Now it's a humble ceremony. Don't everybody get your expectations up. We just
yeah,
wanted to take some time out to basically just acknowledge the work of our uh, just our work.
our podcast partners and the
And
stuff that we've reviewed and just everything, all of the
yeah,
things.
just put
Yeah.
a highlight on it.
Yeah.
And so, do you want to announce the first category? It's going to come up here.
You know what? I'm gonna let you do it. I think this is yeah, I'm gonna let you do it. Go ahead. You go ahead. What's
Okay,
the
so
first one? What do you
first
want to do?
up, it's apropos. We're going to do our favorite books
Mhm.
nominees. So
Mm.
the first one in order of appearance on the show is Passing
Mhm.
by Nella Larson, The Sexy Part of the Bible by Cola Booth, Dawn by Octavia Butler, Mexican Gothic by Sylvia Moreno Garcia. So we're also doing a different
Ooh.
kind of thing too because there's two of us and we're our own individuals. So we're gonna pick our favorite out of these nominees.
Right. And so these are just so Kat, I was like, go ahead and take the lead. Just pick, 4 books. Because here's the thing, I'm indecisive. So this is probably better that she just picked some shit. We would never get to this episode if it was up to me. So thank you, friend. So she
You're
picked these
fine.
4. And here's the thing. I don't know Kat's answers. She doesn't know mine. So
Mm-mm.
I'm gonna go first since
Okay.
you read the nominees. And if I had to pick from these, and mind you guys, this is my first time seeing these. So I didn't have any advance notice. So I'm making the
What if I
decision on the
told you
spot.
about telling the truth?
No, this
This
is
is a fake.
great.
This
No,
is a
it's
fake
not.
ass
It's real
book class.
talk. It's
This is
both.
a fake ass book class. Fake ass book club. When are we doing the fake part?
It's
If you keep
both.
telling the truth.
Well, I don't know what else to do, friend.
All right,
So deal
fine.
with it. All right.
Great.
So
It's
I
fine.
am going to pick, I think from these 4. Damn. Oh my gosh. You know what? I'm going with my unexpected favorite from these 4, actually. 2 of them kind of surprised me, but I'm going to go with Mexican Gothic because that book,
Oh,
I didn't think I was going to like it as much as I actually did. And I think because it covered a lot of the things that we like to talk about, like how
shrooms.
colonialism sucks, mushrooms, you know what I'm saying? Like a little racism in there. But I loved the heroine in that book. She was so fancy and smart. And I like fancy and smart ladies. So I'm
I
going
do
with that.
too. Okay, so Mexican, congratulations,
Yay!
Sylvia
Ding
Moreno
ding
Garcia. You are
ding.
the first recipient of a FAB award.
Let's
What? How
go.
lucky for you.
My
You should.
God.
I'm sure she'll be so excited to hear that.
She's basically can't breathe right now.
Okay. Now, if you had to get, because I really couldn't guess what you would pick because you're such a wild card. But if you had to
True.
guess what my favorite was, what do you think?
Well, I'm taking it down to 2 because I mean I know your fave is Cola Booth.
Mhm.
But then also Octavia Butler was a whole vibe because sci-fi. So I'm like I'm double dutching on like dun, 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 dun,
Of the
dun,
truth.
dun, dun. Okay.
Go.
Okay. I'm gonna go just Cola Booth because she's your fave.
Yes,
Yeah.
obviously it's Cola Booth. I mean, come on. Sexy
Yay.
Part of the Bible, that blew my mind. I never read anything like it ever.
It was definitely a
So
mind-blowing read.
yeah.
I
So
like it.
congratulations, Cola Booth. Out of all of your achievements, this is, I'm sure, your
Oh,
proudest.
oh my gosh. I see her award is so cool. It just popped up on my phone.
Yeah.
Let's go, Cola.
So
You out here, girl.
yeah, true to Cola Booth, the
Awesome.
book cover has a black titty on it.
What?
So
The best kind, guys.
yeah,
If you haven't seen one,
she's
you should.
rocking that.
You're so
Okay,
dumb.
so
I hate you guys.
congratulations to the winners and the nominees, but we're the real winners because we got to read those books.
For sure. So you guys need to pick those up if you haven't already.
Yes, those are definitely two. They were it was really hard curating these like nominations because we've really read some really good books.
It was so hard. I'm glad I didn't have to do it.
Okay.
It was so hard to work. So hard.
Oh,
Cat
okay.
works hard.
So, we all work. It's like, bitch, you work hard.
I mean, just specifically on this project, I showed up and I'm
I
just voting right
mean,
now. So
we both work very
so
hard.
I'm
That's
amending
true.
my dedication and saying, Cat, here's to you, friend. Ding.
Oh, surprise side
That's right.
dedication. I'll take that.
Okay.
So, the next category is, I should be like, pray tell. Oh, I wish she was here
He
to do
was
the
so
Fab
good.
Award.
Oh
We
my
need
God.
to, that's the goal for this year, to make enough money to
He
hire
gets to be the MC of our Fab
Mr.
Awards. Billy Porter, and he's
Billy
fucking fabulous, and
Porter.
he's going to do
Yes.
Fab Awards for us. That's what he's going to do. Okay?
Yes.
Because he loves us and we love him, and we need to review his book.
Oh,
You know
agree.
he has a book, right?
I do know that. Strong
Yeah, I
agree.
think it's it might be a memoir. Let me look it up real quick so I ain't
I don't care
lying.
what it is.
Yeah.
I'm reading it.
It really doesn't matter. Oh,
It doesn't.
Unprotected, a memoir. Billy Porter. Boom.
Ooh.
So put it on the list.
Ooh.
Mhm.
How avant-garde.
Boop.
Okay. Yeah, I'm
Okay.
into it. And it's going up there.
Okay.
Okay, so our next the category is fave fake ass episode.
Oh my God, I'm so excited.
So these are just from our non-book episodes where we just were like, whatever. But because there were guests involved, I'm just gonna name them by number and who we had on. Episode number 60, The Polished Lady. And that was a great conversation. We mostly talked about we kind of reviewed Emily in Paris.
Okay.
Yeah. Episode 62 with Ebony Chappelle. We did the P Valley review. We loved reviewing P Valley with Ebony.
First of
That needs to be
all,
my full-time job.
she is. In fact, we just need to make a job where we have to talk to her on a regular basis. She's fabulous.
Yeah.
So yes.
Yes.
Absolutely.
That was great. And we still need to do an in-person interview with
we
her.
got you. Absolutely, man. We were listen. I already told her we're friends. I haven't even met her in person in real life, and which I'm gonna fix that very soon.
Yeah. Shout out to the Free People Party coming up.
We're trying to be there.
January
We're trying to be there in a building
at Icon. So
Yes.
just go to Eventbrite. See if we can get the link up there. But yes,
absolutely. I'm gonna be fancy too. So if y'all want to come see me be dressed up, do that.
There you
Because I'm gonna
go.
be there flashing on these hoes in 2023.
I will be there as well. I'm
Okay.
going to make an attempt.
She's gonna be fancy, whatever. Don't let her act like she's not about to be fabulous.
Well, we don't know.
Okay, yes,
Number 77, Make It Rain with Hannah Rain. The sipping, or was it?
It was a sip and paint.
Paint and podcast.
It was fabulous.
And sipping as well. And side shout out to your brother for helping to make that happen. That was
sweetheart.
a really big part.
And love to you, friend and brother.
And then number 84, Made Man Improv with Justin G. Weezy and Troy Oliver. That was quite an episode.
Wow.
So those are your choices for fake ass episodes.
Is there stressful music you can play right now while I make my choice?
I can play the Who Wants to Be a Neighbor. No, Jeopardy's not. That's too lighthearted. It would have to be
that feels stressful to me. You want me to know this dance?
The music from Who Wants to Be a Millionaire.
Oh shit, you're right. That does.
Yeah, it's way more dire than.
Yeah, that is whimsical. Now that you say it. But that's messed up. That actually did stress me out.
Inception, boom.
Fine, jeez, take it all the way to that. Okay. So I'm gonna try to. Okay. So if I have to make a choice, I'm gonna say Hannah Rain because it was the most unique experience I had podcasting. It was the first time that we set up, like we got to be in a artistic space. We were at the 76
trillion
years of that's exactly what I was gonna say. I didn't actually even need your help, but thank you.
Oh, I just like to help.
I didn't know. Yeah,
for letting me help.
Thank you. I'm trying to receive it. And it was just cool. It was just really cool. Like you said, my brother was there, you were there, we got to paint. So it felt very conversational. It was like I just
It was
felt like I was floating on a cloud, and she was just super beautiful. Her energy was fantastic. I
it
also
was
want to
like if
say
an angel had come to show you how to paint.
if an angel, a beautiful
Like,
here.
hi, hello, I'm
I
here
have
to
my
paint with
shit
you.
together. Yes, it was like, wait, what? But this doesn't take away, like me enjoying that experience doesn't take away from any of the other nominees. I had so much fun with each and every one, but I think because that one was so unique and it had the element of actually creating, it was like double creating. It was triple create. You know what I mean? The conversation, the vibes,
Oh,
and the paint. It was a lot. I was overwhelmed.
I get it.
So yeah, that was my fave.
So that was also my pick.
Really?
Yes.
Air five. Go air
Yes.
five. Go air
It
five.
was
Go,
for all the same
go,
reasons.
go,
It was
go.
so unique. It was so needed that day. I mean, you saw me at the end of the day. Like there was nothing I needed more than to
It was the best, and
I was so exhausted. I almost cried. It was just such a crazy day. And then having your brother there to like pick up like all the stuff that I didn't get done, cuz in my mind I told myself I was going to be ready an hour before I actually was. And so he literally like gave me an hour.
I feel that because I think it was a long day just in general for both of us, and yeah, it just came together so nicely. And like you say, it was just like a much needed sort of stress relief, and kind of a testament to just how important, like, you know, art can be. You know what I'm saying? Like it was like the therapy we needed at the end of that day. So shout out to you, Hannah Rain. You know you're one of our faves.
And that
Super
was her
talented,
first
beautiful.
podcast.
It was, and she was like, I'm like, how did you get here?
She was so like I thought she had media training. She was fantastic. Also a super fun follow on Instagram. So we're gonna put all of our winners stuff up so that you can
and nominees, y'all. We'll add everybody so that way if you're in,
and again, I feel like ultimately I'm the big winner.
We are, because you guys are awesome. So thank you again. We dedicated.
Yeah.
I dedicated this to you guys anyway. So
Yes.
thank you. Thank you. Very nice. Very nice. Okay, so we got another. What we got next, friend? What's the next episode?
So I really liked the idea of this category because, I mean, of course, like we're not necessarily bringing it today, but you know, generally when we go out, we do like to have a look. You know, we like to have a little style about ourselves. I just notice people are nice to me if I dress up.
That's
so
true. If your moisturizer smell good and look like you tried, you usually get really great results.
Yeah, and especially too if you're tall and well dressed and walk with authority, you get a lot of access to stuff.
Wait a minute.
I had a lady at my grandmother's facility give me her key fob.
I was like, "Go, you know."
I was like, "Girl, this is my first time."
What's happening? Why are you doing this? What? Wait, what?
I mean, it's like, well, she was well dressed.
Did you have
No, it was one of the workers.
Oh Lord, she was high.
She was a young girl. I was just like, yeah, I just came up. I was like, yeah, I need to da da. And she was like, oh, here, you can have my thing. I was like, girl, I don't think you're supposed to do that.
Come over.
Anyway,
I'm sorry. Yeah.
Anyway, so we're going to nominate some of our favorite looks.
Oh my God!
Let's
talk
the
about
podcast.
it.
So,
what you got?
There's been a couple. First one is the Bridgerton Hair Gala, which is our most recent one. Shout out to Tanika Gives Life.
Oh, I know. And you better come proper fitness. Shout out to you as well.
Fitness.
She comes proper.
Every day. Every day.
Listen, we can go there later, y'all. Just click her. Please, if I put that in the notes, y'all just have to look at her on Instagram. Like first of all, just anyway, just know it's a vibe.
Yes. The Bridgerton Gala, that was so much fun. And I love dressing up, especially because we got to really go over the top.
Like dress up, like fancy dress up.
Mm-hmm. So there was that, and then the Speak Your Ish Halloween Spectacular.
was fun too.
That was really, really fun. Thank you to Natty J
Let's
and,
go. Brown Key.
yes, thank you, ladies. That was really fun. Thank you for the candy and the drinks and the
And the
chatter
laughs. Yes, yes,
and the
yes.
looks.
And the
'Cause
looks.
yes, and the
Yes. A
looks,
reason
'cause
to
that
dress
was
up. That was
yeah,
a
it
Halloween episode, you guys. If you didn't catch
was.
that one, we had we were giving a little cosplay.
Yeah, I'm throwing it up, like, I'm
As
throwing
we
up
talk.
all the images now.
Of course you
Yes,
are, 'cause
so
you're
they can see
fancy.
each look. Our latest or I guess this was actually the latest one, my bad, I'm not doing these in any kind of order. Holidays on Ice episode.
Mm.
We did the, holiday sweaters,
We did. It was a vibe.
and, that was super
Santa hats, you
cute.
guys. Santa hats, we were.
And
Mhm.
then the Made Man Improv Mother's Day show.
What the hell was I wearing on that?
We were both just in black, but I get a lot of comments on
Really?
that one.
Was it the
iconic.
blazer?
Yes, this
Oh,
little pose thing.
yes. Okay, I know what you're talking about now. Oh, okay. Well, yeah. That's
Okay,
pretty amazing.
I took out
Oh,
a
yeah. Oh, that was dope. Yeah,
that
that was
was
very cute. You were
yeah,
giving
that was a look.
that was very nice. And actually, it's not even really me, you guys. It's really Kat that was slaying in this one.
I think that you can make the argument that we both looked amazing.
I mean, we did. I ain't gonna hold you up.
And
We looked
actually,
cute.
really the pose with Justin too, I feel like that was such a
It was
vibe.
cute. It was very
Yeah.
nice. Oh
I
my
feel
God,
like
Justin.
that was a moment.
I like it, definitely.
Actually, too, with anything that because the people we're around a lot of times are very fashionable as well. That's the look I've gotten the most comments about.
Yeah, that was honestly, that's one of my favorite looks that you've done too. That was very, very well done. It
Well,
was like,
you can vote for it if you want to.
okay. All right. So listen, okay, we went through all that. Okay, now
Mhm.
I'm caught up. I'm up to speed, you guys. And I have to pick this one because I just feel like we got to get really fancy. So obviously I'm picking Bridgerton Hair Gala because to me
Dang.
it was the diamond skirt for me though. You know what I'm saying?
Oh my gosh.
Diamond mesh. It was like the rhinestone skirt for me with the satin. It was Kat's look was so beautiful. I took so many pictures of her. I was totally obsessed. And I loved my dress too. It was very beautiful. It had peacock blue and it was just, I felt pretty. You looked nice. Like it was so much fun.
And it was on brand.
It was definitely
Like it was our brand colors.
I was the blue, you were the pink.
Yeah, it was and it was such a pretty venue too. So yeah, I mean, I think I asked you 4 pictures from this event earlier, and it's because that was my pick.
Okay.
As well.
There you go. That makes sense.
that was my favorite look, and it was the funnest to do.
Yeah, definitely. I think
It's like, there was nowhere else I could have worn a diamond skirt.
And you guys, if y'all didn't see it, matter of fact, I have some really great pictures of you in the diamond skirt that I'll send to you in case you want to just do a whole montage to your diamond skirt. It was a whole vibe.
One's fine.
Okay.
They'll get it. They'll get it.
It was very,
But
very nice.
yeah, that's been one of my favorite things about the podcast is dressing up and going places.
Oh, I like that.
I do love I do like fashion, but being an introvert, it's like, you sit around the house and
yeah, man, it gives you a reason. It's like,
yes, it gives you a reason. It's like, okay, I can at least run out, get photographed real quick, and come back home.
You just come on back. It's fine. Yeah, so I might even do like a little video.
You should.
A little montage of that one since that one won because that was actually really fun.
So yeah, that was that's our award show, but we have one more category.
Oh, more?
Yes, one more, and it's for you, listener.
Oh.
You have to let us know what was your favorite interview this year,
or really just favorite episode too, maybe.
Okay, yeah,
or maybe we can do 2. I don't know if y'all want to break it into 2, just favorite episode and then favorite.
We'll just make it. What was your favorite moment?
Fave?
And that way we'll know, and we'll keep doing that stuff.
Listen, we're trying.
So if you don't give us feedback, we will intentionally do the stuff you don't want us to do.
Or there's just the stuff that we want to do, and if it happens to be stuff you don't care about, it doesn't matter because you're not telling us.
Yeah, weigh in, make your voice heard. Let us know.
Absolutely.
Because we really enjoy doing this.
This is so much fun. I love the F.A.B awards. I can't wait to see this grow because I feel like this is a really fun thing to do. And I can
Uh-huh.
see this being a live event at some point.
Wow.
Like
It
you
would give
said,
me an
Billy
excuse
Porter's gonna be there.
yeah, and it would give me an
My
excuse to wear the
God.
diamond skirt again.
First of all, if I listen, I'm saying I'm manifesting that because if I get to be in the room with Billy Porter as he announces anything we're doing right now, I will die.
That'd
I'll
be
probably lay down and just
sweet.
die. I won't even get to be alive anymore.
Okay.
Like this
Well,
is
all
it.
right then. That
This
was
is it.
it.
He's fabulous, and here we are. So yeah, that would be
I'll
fun.
drag you on stage and be
Just
like,
do it.
"Well,
Fine.
she passed out, but I'm
Exactly.
here to
Just
take
throw
this
feathers
award."
at me or something. Make it cute. You know what I'm saying? I'll be passed. So just cover me in fancy stuff. I'll be happy. But yeah, it's just a really great. I think it's a really great way to highlight, some of our favorite episodes, favorite people we've had to talk to, favorite moments, and man, I just feel like this year went so fast, and
I told you, it's because we were having fun.
we were having a great time, and I'm hoping that we can keep a good thing going, you guys. Like this has been, we talk about this all the time, just how enriching this has been, like this whole experience. And so, my thing is, I need y'all to, introverts included, challenge yourself to do something that's maybe outside the box, because it can bring some good opportunities, you guys. You might meet some new people. You might, find a new hobby. There's just so many.
And you hate it. Sometimes I hate stuff too, but that's the
true.
price of getting stuff you like.
Amen to that. There's no way around it. Like
There's no getting
nothing's
around
all
it.
good. Like nothing's all good.
Sometimes it's all bad. But fortunately, our memories are terrible, so you don't even really remember most of the stuff that happens to you.
Okay.
It's real talk.
That
Like,
is
let's try this. Moni, what were you doing March 23rd, 2010? Or is that day just gone?
It's out of here. I don't,
I hope you were having fun.
I know I was being black.
Okay.
I do know that.
Paying taxes.
And I was probably at work if it wasn't a weekend day. So I can tell you that.
So there you go.
That's it. That's all I got.
There's a very strong chance I was work.
Probably working. That's
a safe bet. And so yeah. So go out there and try some stuff, even if you're, because I thought that wasn't interesting. I'm glad we're getting the word out there about introverts. We're not just antisocial weirdos. Like it's just daunting.
No, it is.
Like how some people feel when they're about to take a math test. You know, people get like test anxiety and stuff like that. I never got that. But just imagine feeling that way about being around people. So just imagine you had to take a math exam every day.
Right. No, or every time you went somewhere, it's like, in order to get in here and have fun tonight, you have to take this math test. It's like, wait.
Solve this quadratic equation.
Decimals. Are there fractions? I forgot what to do when we're multiplying and dividing. Yeah, like I do. And for me, it's like, it's weird because even though I would consider myself an extrovert, I feel like I'm a introverted extrovert in the way of, like, I can't always be around a bunch of fucking people. Like I get to a point where it's like, this is too much, or I need alone time. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I don't, even though I'm an extrovert, I'm not an extrovert that feels like I wasn't dying in the pandemic that I couldn't be out and about. Because it's not so much about being out and about. It's about connecting. And I still got to do that with my friends. You know what I'm saying? Even if it was just like on the phone or whatever. So like that was fine. And I like being home. I like my house
to live there.
I pay to be here. I have curated this place to be somewhere I like to actually be. I cook the food I like. Like it's comfortable and it's peaceful here. So I enjoy the space that I've created for myself. So I like being here, but also I like being able to pop out and do stuff and then come back. You know what I'm saying? So I can definitely relate to feeling like, yeah, I mean, sometimes it's a lot though. You know what I'm saying? And if you constantly have to be on, like if I had to always be out all the time, it'd be like, I could see how I'll be like, yeah, I need to get back home though, because you need to get grounded. It's almost like I got to get here so I can get grounded so I can do it again.
Very much so.
That makes sense.
So
yeah,
I wanted to think of like a really insightful question to ask you, but I can't really think of anything.
Insightful.
So instead, I'm going to ask you, when do you think you'll have Best Band Final Chapter all done with?
Before we record and talk about it.
Ooh. So the future.
Yeah, in the future. I'm gonna get
Cool.
that password so that I can
Right?
get
Oh
to it
my
because I don't
god, why
have
can't I
that.
find the law? I'm just gonna have to change. I'm just have to figure it out. I'm
It,
like, I can't remember
yeah.
what the I've just been logged in for so long and I don't think I wrote it down somewhere. But yes, I will get you the login
Yeah.
so you can watch it.
Okay.
Um,
My goal is to have it is to start, whenever,
okay.
like
'Cause
this
I've
week,
got
hopefully.
opinions and I think that would be something fun to talk about.
It will be fun. I can't wait. Actually, that'll
I
be.
think I really enjoyed like of course I like talking about books, but I really love talking about TV shows.
Oh, you know what? That's what's up. That's why it's a fake ass book club. We can do what we want, friend.
So wait, have you finished the Sex Lives of College Girls?
I feel like I'm dangerously close. I'm getting
I'm
there.
sorry. It's so hard for me not to call it The Secret
That's
Lives
what it
of Sex
is. That's
Girls.
what it is. That's what I want to call it. Every single time I'm always like Secret
I have to
Lives of Sex
concentrate
Girls. Why
so
not
hard to
call it
call that the
that?
right thing.
Yeah. The
Oh,
Secret Lives of
oh.
Sex Girls. That's what I want it to be so bad.
Okay.
But yeah, no, I haven't finished it. I think I'm really close. So that'll be another episode coming up. We can talk about that. Talk about the best
Okay.
man thing. Obviously, I'm trying to get that done.
Mhm.
At some point, it'll
Um,
probably be Patreon though.
and Wakanda eventually.
Wakanda eventually, not forever, but eventually. Because my thing is now, it's like I don't
You're gonna save it for Black History Month?
maybe the thing is like I tried to go to the show twice, and it's like I don't know if I can make it back for a 3-hour event. Like I got
Just
other
go
stuff to
late.
do. Late when?
Like just buy the ticket and if it starts at 3, just show up at like 4:30.
But I'm still at work.
But I'm just like, that's just an example. Like if you're,
I know. I guess it just feels like during the week I cannot go.
yeah,
Scheduling stuff, and then on the weekends it just feels like when am I going to find a 3-hour block other than recording for the podcast without my family that makes sense. It's like I'm going to go see Wakanda Forever. I mean, I'm sure my son would be down to go with me and see it again
you
because he
get a
loves it.
bootleg at this point.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna have to just go on to the.
Yeah,
I'm not
I
gonna
mean,
tell
you've
all my
paid to
secrets,
watch
but
it twice.
that's what I
I feel
mean.
like
Like I
it's
tried.
not.
I'll
I mean,
find
don't
it.
listen to us as a thing, but like,
Wakanda
yeah.
eventually. We'll just leave it there. But yes.
What's the salute for that? I can't do the. This. It would just be one arm, just be like.
I'm trying.
Eventually. That's you know what, that's
basically.
fair.
Well, we'll get there. We have a whole year. Like we have this whole year.
I know, and it's just so much, and it's a good problem to have.
Man.
Oh, should we announce? Are we gonna do a wheel spin? Do we have a wheel spin? What's wheel spin?
A wheel spin?
Have we announced? I don't think we've done one for our next. Have we? Did we? We did.
Did we? Don't keep saying it. I don't know anymore. Do you know what I mean?
Wait, I feel like after Holidays on Ice, we announced.
Oh, we announced that we were gonna do
the subtle art.
The subtle art of not giving a fuck,
it.
which I did read and I'm ready to talk about.
Okay.
So I don't know if we re-announced that, you guys. Sorry about your life, but we did, obviously we didn't talk about that this week.
No, we didn't. Oh, we're gonna have a guest.
Oh yes, I forgot about that. We are
Yes,
gonna have a guest.
we're gonna have a
So
guest.
that'll be fun. Yeah.
And we're just gonna figure out when and when. Listen, they don't care
When to get
they just want you just want the pie. No one cares about the ingredients or rolling out the crust or when you're serving a meal, you're like, oh my gosh, I went to the store this many times, and no one cares.
Like,
they're just like,
you don't
make my
just bring
plate.
this. Yeah, bring this food over here because.
And I don't blame you.
Mm-hmm. And when you're the one that have to cook it, I get it. It's fine.
Yeah,
I
get it.
The crust is hard to make, and without drying it out and it not being.
It's hard.
I'm just saying.
It's hard.
But yeah, I'm definitely excited to talk about all of the things we have. Is there a book that you're looking forward to talking about this year? Like we have, I mean, there's a huge list of stuff that we have to pick from, and it's so hard every week. Like, damn, what are we gonna?
So
are there any that's popping out?
I actually just remembered wanting to share this book with you. I've read it before, but I want to read it again. It's BJ Novak's Just One More Thing. He is such a good writer to me.
B.J. Novak. That's another white man, right?
Mm-hmm.
He's the one.
That's
I'm gonna. Oh, shh. I'm gonna tell you who he is, and I'm not googling it right now at all. It's the guy from Office. It was
yes,
my friend
Ryan Howard from The Office.
from Office. Exactly what I was gonna say, because I knew that it was actually in my brain, and I didn't have to look at it on the internet.
And also writer producer from The Office.
Yes.
And so yeah, after I think reading Mindy's book and hearing her talk about BJ Novak, I ended up picking up his book of short stories called Just One More Thing. And it was just incredible. Like, he's a very good writer. It was incredible. Yeah.
Wow.
So I'm looking forward to, and I'm wondering, I remember feeling that way when I read it, but that was years ago. So I'm curious to see if I'll still feel that way now.
Isn't it funny how you have to really put that out there? Like, I read this at this time. So, okay.
Yeah.
Well,
and Feast of All Saints.
Oh my gosh, yes. I love
Really
that book.
looking forward to that. And once again, same thing. It's been a really long time since I read that book. Like, I actually think it might, was it the if it wasn't the 1900s, it was just right after it.
Wait, what was the 1900s? The book was set in, you mean?
When I read it for the first time. No. I believe that was like in the 1800s. Yeah.
My bad. You want to go back that? My bad.
But yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Really just everything. I'm looking forward to everything this year. I'm looking forward to a lot of stuff this year.
Oh, me too, man.
I'm looking forward to more painting.
Yes.
More drawing. More animating.
Ooh, you should animate us.
Yes, I strong agree.
I don't know why.
Careful what you wish for. Yes, I will figure out how to get Moni to do the Carlton.
That wasn't.
I'm sorry. It's like a genie, and you know, like when the genie screws you over on your first wish. That's what this is going to be like.
I'm second guessing our friendship now. It does not feel good.
It's like, here's what you want.
It's like, no, you're not supposed to give me that. No.
Yeah.
I'm looking forward to. I've been talking about, was it The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo? I just like the cover art for this book. I know that's a really superficial way to like say, oh, this is why I want to read it, but it's giving.
I mean, there's a reason why people spend all this money on book covers.
Yeah, I'm sold. I want to read it.
I pick up books because of how they look.
And then also another Octavia Butler book would be fantastic because I really enjoyed.
True. We should read Kindred because there's a Amazon series out now based on it.
What's the other one we read? Because we didn't talk about it on the
Parable of the Sower.
So maybe we'll talk about both. Maybe because there's 52 weeks in it. Yeah. Let's get out here with Octavia. Just a little bit more Black females in sci-fi, represent.
Yeah. I'm trying to think of what else I've been wanting to talk about. There's just so much. Oh, you know what? And this is just because we're giving awards for like stuff from our show, but this is just like a side award dedication to Bill Burr because he had the best show of 2022.
Did he?
Yes. So if I could recommend anything for anybody, because there are all these really short episodes, Immoral Compass on the Roku TV channel. It is not a cartoon. His show F is for Family is a cartoon. That's on Netflix. Also very good programming. But that's hours of television. Immoral Compass, you could probably finish the whole series in maybe an hour.
Oh, I see this. Okay. So no. 2021 it came out.
Yeah. Oh, it was in 2021. I guess I didn't watch it until this year. So for me, it's 2022. But yeah. So I'm giving him I hope he's able. I don't know. It doesn't really make sense for there to be a sequel the way he like framed it. But that was one of my favorite entertainment things that I watched.
I'm so mad the way he looks in this trailer with
with the balding mullet.
Yeah, like the lace front is giving me life. And then so this is a dark comedy anthology series exploring life's most difficult dilemmas, all filtered through the lens of one jaded man in his garage. First of all, that sounds a lot like his real life. And this is why we love and cherish him because yeah,
Yeah. And
real real.
it's because it's so dark and sad. Conversely,
hilarious.
that's why it's so funny.
Mhm. But
Like,
that's the
yeah,
thing.
like,
You have to laugh because it's like otherwise you just have to lay there and die. There's no other options.
and
It's too
once very much like the holidays on ice, it's not for everyone.
I'm a fan of her. I actually, my husband and I love Bill Burr. Like we've seen him in real life. And if he's here, we're gonna go see him. Like, cause he's funny. So it's giving stuff that I need. I do tend to like satire and darker
Oh,
humor sometimes too.
this is totally, I'm sorry, impromptu. What was your favorite stand-up? Because I feel like we listen to a lot of stand-up more than the average bear.
Throw some out there. I haven't seen
Because
Neil
we
Brennan
reviewed. Oh, you haven't seen Blocks yet? Blocks very
that is
good.
which I would love to talk about on the show too.
I feel like Michael Che had one this year. Dion Cole had one this year.
Serious. First of all, I went to see him in person here in Indy, and this was before Charlene's Boy. I think was it Charlene's Boy? Am I saying that right? His comedy special. He was telling like at the show he was saying like a lot of what I'm talking about will be in my Netflix special. Some of this stuff I'm just trying out because he loves doing that. He was fucking hilarious, man. Like I laughed so hard to the point where it was like, okay, I how you're trying to get away from it. You're like,
You're running from it.
Like, where do I even go now? Like I'm hunched over. I'm in
Really?
public. I'm trying not to look.
He really understands Black people.
He does. He got me.
Oh,
He got us.
actually, I feel like Bill Burr had a special this year too. Yeah,
We were trying to see because we missed him.
Red
but he had-
Rocks. Yeah,
I don't think I saw it.
yeah, there was one on Netflix called like Live at Red Rocks, I think.
You know me. I always have a lot of stuff to catch up on when it comes to TV.
Or no, was it Paper Time? I'll look it up so I'm just not being disrespectful. But we also reviewed Miss Pat special.
Yeah, she was
Rothaniel, if you want to call that one a comedy special. It was like the saddest comedy special.
I was gonna say that was just mostly sad. Like that was just him coming out, and also
that was it was funny though.
It was funny, but like I think if you went there thinking like it was gonna be like it
wasn't the Chuckle Hut.
First of all,
yuck. It's like
I disavow the use of the word Chuckle Hut right now. Like I do not approve of that at all. That's too much.
I mean,
that is not.
It wasn't giving that though.
I don't have anything better to say, so I can't rebuke it, but also I don't like it. But yeah, his was really good. I think it was heartfelt. I think because comedy does, there has to be a certain level of just like genuine engagement and honesty. And I think because it had that, I enjoyed it. I think if you went there thinking you were showing up at the Chuckle Hut, you were probably pissed. Okay, you were like, oh, the fuck on. Like, what's all?
I love. Okay, let me just to fangirl out on him for a while. I love that venue. Like that would be the perfect comedy show for me to go to.
What was the venue again?
It was like in a coffee house.
Oh, you don't even know that. I thought you meant that specific one. Okay,
exactly. It was just something small, out of the way.
What's the name of the Friends?
The what?
The coffee house that they were always in. Do you remember?
You glitched out a little bit. Say that again.
The random trivia of, do you remember the name of the coffee house that was in Friends?
Yeah, Central Park.
Like that?
Yeah.
If it was at Central Park, you'd be excited.
Okay. Yeah, so like where Phoebe would perform, like just like that. And it was Bill Burr live at Red Rocks.
Okay.
It must be because I was thinking, I was like, wait, isn't that like a concert? But I think a lot of musicians have played that, and those are like famous live albums. But yeah, lots of ha-has. I think my favorite stand-up this year.
Chris Rock too, though. Chris Rock's was really funny, and of course it was after. Is he gonna talk about the slap? I was like, hopefully he doesn't. I don't want to hear about the goddamn slap. I want to hear the jokes you've been making. Like F the slap. But his stand-up was really smart and funny. I really enjoyed his as well. It was like not surprisingly, because he is Chris Rock and like he's funny. And I know he's an actual comedian. Like he gets out there, he plays still the different, he does this, he goes and works out his material and stuff like that. And so you could tell like it was material that he really worked on. So but it was like his was more cerebral, I guess, like a little bit more like thought-provoking, because it was more like about, I don't know, it just was, I don't know, but like Deion Coles had me cracking up because it was just like, he's a fool.
He is.
Yeah,
He really is.
so
Oh man, I forgot what I was gonna say.
well, you were still talking about the comedy specials and how you couldn't think of the one that impacted you. I don't know that you said the one that was your favorite for the year. That's what we were all waiting for, holding our breaths.
I don't know. It's gone. But I guess I just because it's the most recent one, I'll just say Neil. He's one of my favorite comedians, and Blocks was really good.
He is hilarious.
And he's doing a podcast with that too.
I saw that. That's called Blocks. You know what, Neil? I feel like we should manifest that. I'd love to be on his podcast.
I got tons of blocks.
Yeah, man.
And also just some side podcast dedication. Shout out to Eric Dizzy for bringing back Black Widow.
A little round of applause right in there.
Yeah. And what was else? Also, just side shout out to Drunken Nights for just being a nice place for us to promote our stuff, like, and always being nice enough to have me on as a guest, and have us on. Like, I would just anytime I was like, "Hey, I want to come on," and they'd be like, "Okay."
They support though, like they really comment on our stuff. We appreciate y'all, definitely.
Yeah.
Shout out to you guys.
And also. To Demond, he just started his hiatus. You're not even gonna see this, but whatever.
Right. Shout out to you, friend.
Yeah, just so many people. I'm sorry if we didn't mention you. This has been such a full year, and
to Soundspace / the Engine Room.
Yes,
too. Recording some of our like in-person stuff, and shout out to the staff there at
especially Chris Spangle. We're calling you out. We have to get on. We haven't both been on his show.
No, we have not.
So we both need to get on there.
I just commented. Pause right there, because I just commented to him that I think his goal is to read 100 books this year, or he had the goal this past year to read X amount of books, and he did it. He was like, "I'll never do it again." And I said, "You should come on the show and talk to us about it."
I saw that.
So I'm calling you out.
Thrown down the gauntlet. So
you should be on the show. Let's talk.
Yeah, I like doing the pointing too.
We're I'm intimidating your ass. Yeah, exactly. Get out here.
We're intimidating. And
you know who we need to have on the show again?
Who?
Deion Curry.
I saw that
he's getting ready to relaunch. Sorry, we're canceled.
Oh,
did you see that?
I did not.
We're coming back. Guess who's back
again.
So I said,
that's exciting. Hey, that's good news.
So yeah, we need to have him back on the show. And,
very much so. And BT. We've never had him on the show.
No, we haven't. If he'll come, you know what I'm saying?
If he'll come, or
he might not be his vibe.
Listen,
but
we're everyone's vibe.
Sure. So, but you're invited if you want to come. That'd be fun. I like it.
Oh man, there's just so much to look forward in 2023. I also wanna there's so many things I want to do.
Well, do one. Just do one at a time. Go.
I really, really, really want to start animating more. It's just one of those things that very much like the editing, and it's just one of those things where I have to kind of lock myself away. And it's not always easy to do. So
no, it's not. Definitely. I have a really hard time with that. Also, I really, really want to take this shit on the road, friend. Like I really, really want.
I want to go to
Houston, Chicago, California. Nira, shout out to you. You have one of the like bangers for this year. Kat was even saying today that like the book, Itai Frum's book, A Woman.
Yes, thank you for bringing that up. That's what I was delaying until we. because we need to go. But I was like,
Wonderful.
there's
We
something else I
do.
still wanted to say.
It was
Because
that one.
that was supposed to be a category, our biggest surprise of the year. Didn't get
That's
around
you
to
got
it.
the award. Listen, it
Yeah,
doesn't matter who the nominees
I'll
were. Like
draw it.
that book,
We'll send you your statuette.
you punched us in the face with that one. That was
Yeah,
such a
we
fun
weren't ready.
episode. We talked about debauched women. We talked about
I
Zanzibar,
got a
honey.
lot of
We had
comments on that one too. Like, it's so funny too, the things that
so
people will
good.
talk to me about the podcast, but they won't
Mhm.
like necessarily post about.
Comment and say stuff.
They don't want
Yeah.
necessarily, but yeah, I got a
We
lot of
understand
chatter.
respectful. You know, we be talking about stuff.
Mhm.
But yeah, shout out to you. You were a super fun guest, and we really enjoyed having you on the show. So thank you for that, friend.
Yes.
Yeah, man. So I'm excited to see who else we're gonna meet. We have some exciting stuff coming up this next year. This is gonna be, I mean, honestly, we're about to have a lot of fun. So
We
hopefully,
are.
guys, stay tuned. I think we should take a quick break and then we can come back
Smart.
and get the F out of here, maybe. Or
Sure.
Okay. Be right back, guys.
Mhm.
All right, guys. Well, welcome back from the break, you guys. Oh my
I'm so
god.
rested up. I know I'm almost. That happens every episode. I'm like further and further down. Let me sit up.
You're just crumbling. It's like I am now crumbling. We're tired, you guys. It's late.
Oh, there we go. I'm awake and alert. It's not
back.
late.
No,
Energized.
right on time. But yeah, this was fun though. I really liked kind of going back and thinking about some of the really fun episodes that we had, you guys.
It fills me with a real sense of gratitude.
It does. I mean, not even to be corny, you guys, but it's such a nice expression, of our friendship. And it's a super cool way to just sort of chronicle everything that we're doing together. So all of the stories that we get to share, all of the people we get to meet, I can't think of a better person to do it with though. Like honestly, even though I know sometimes it's like, oh my God, this is a whole bunch. You know, at the end of the day, I mean, that's the thing, right? Like in relationships, just in general, like it's like everything has a certain level of bullshit to it. And it's like at least do it with people that you like and respect. Yeah, like at least. Because I think
at the
very least, that's all you can ask for is like, let me just do this with somebody who I don't hate. So that when it's hard, I can remember like, no, I love them. And so I want to make sure I'm creating space to, you know, make this as enjoyable as we can. And so hopefully you feel the same because honestly, I get my
cornball. I was like,
every single time.
I'm always a big cornball. Like I feel
know.
everything bigly. So yeah, I feel like it's a good energy match because we both bring such a different energy. And I think sometimes you apologize for your energy because it's real intense, but it's needed.
That's what I do.
And I don't know, I guess I could apologize for my energy more. It's just so like, you know,
have
it's gonna
to.
be
I'm unlearning that because I don't need to apologize for it. But it's also, it's just, you know,
so needed.
Yeah, man. So I'm having a good time. So hopefully you guys are enjoying the show and definitely reach out. You know, we talked about our Patreon a little bit earlier, but you guys definitely tune into our Patreon. We have some bonus content. It's at patreon.com/thefabpodcast. We have bonus episodes, behind the scenes stuff. Definitely tap in, you guys. We want to hear what y'all want us to talk about. We're willing to go there. And I can't wait to actually, when we get enough people, I definitely want to start doing like monthly lives. And then again, we're just open to suggestions, you guys.
But it's only if you comment. If you don't comment, we're quitting the podcast.
Yeah, probably. Yeah, at some point it's like, yeah, y'all don't care. So me either. But
so,
no,
yeah, don't make us quit. No, we're gonna do this regardless. But yeah, give us some
feedback, you guys, and rate and review it. Rate and review,
and
you guys.
share.
It helps us so much. It helps us so much.
We do it for you.
Absolutely. We do try to do that. In fact, there are probably a few that I probably need to go back and do myself. So that reminds me to do the same thing because it's free and it doesn't cost you anything. But honestly, if you have businesses that and this goes for any business that you like and you support, go on their website, find where you can leave comments. You guys rate and review your favorite people because we're so quick to complain about some shit. We're so quick to want to share, oh my God, I went here and they did this and they did that. Like, be that quick to share the good part. You know what I'm saying? So definitely rate and review your favorite businesses, not only us as podcasts, but go in there and show them support, man. It's hard. It's hard to get people activated. And, especially when they're just giving it all away for free like we are. So you guys, that actually is like means more than money to us. So definitely rate and review our podcast. Share
And
it.
here's the thing too, and what I wanted to start doing is reading some of our reviews. So if you review it, we might thank you and read your review. So here's a review from the screen name I can't read. Listen, please. It's just because it's not a real. It's just it's gibberish. Heading. Listen, please. Exclamation points. 5 stars. While listening to this podcast, I have been able to look at so many controversial topics at many different angles and even get to laugh at them and bring light to hard times. This podcast is definitely a form of self-care, and you're being educated all in one. I definitely recommend to anyone who enjoys good reads and overall open-minded conversations. And also shout out for using the proper form of the word your.
Your. I knew you were gonna say that. I didn't even see it, but I knew. Shout out to you, girl, boy, whoever, you person.
Yes.
Oh my God.
Thank you, Fab Fam.
Thank you, Fab Fam. We appreciate you.
Thank you, Fab Fam. That was it feels really good to hear that, because that's what we're hoping to do. So yeah, leave a review and we might read it.
That's dope. I hadn't seen that one. Is that new?
Yes.
I like that.
It was
cool.
No, it was like a year ago. But it was
I never read that one. That's crazy.
That was like one of the it was one of the succinct. Yeah, that was the one I thought was the best one to read for signing off today.
I like that.
Yeah, so leave a review. We're sending virtual hugs, and we'll be back next Wednesday,
we sure will,
7 o'clock.
So let's spin the wheel then?
Or 7:30.
Okay, guys. So we are going to spin the wheel to see what we're going to talk about next time. Spin it! Okay. All right. So, you know what I'm saying? We do this sometimes, right? Like we announce stuff, don't talk about it, and then have to re-announce it. So this is a re-announcement. You guys, we are going to be reviewing Mark Manson's book, The Subtle Art of Not Giving a F-U-C-K. I like how you were snapping in the background. Okay. So we were supposed to talk about that this time, but we didn't. And we're still going to talk about it. And I'm excited.
I am too. It's one of those books that's extremely popular.
It is.
So I'm looking forward to a lot of feedback.
I am too. And I'm also curious to know, saying your methods of not giving a NGAF. We'll call it that, because of course we said we're trying to get
we're cleaning up our act around here. Yeah.
So we want to know the subtle art of not get NG. Yeah. Whatever I just said before. I'm tired and been drinking wine. So. Classy red cup.
Yeah, we'll see what Mr. Manson has to say on the subject.
Let's talk about it. And you guys, we'll meet you guys back at the same place, same Fab time, same Fab conversations. And so
I thought you were gonna do the Batman sign off.
I was, and then I forgot it in the middle. So you can do it.
Bat channel. It's Fab channel. Same Bat time, same Bat channel. So same Fab time, same Fab channel.
Yes, that. See, I was trying to be a nerd, and then it was like I failed in the middle of it because I couldn't remember.
Hey, all being a nerd is trying. So you already did it.
Thank you.
Nerds are wrong all the time.
Oh, okay, great. Well, that's perfect because I'm nailing it.
That's why they like arguing so much.
Okay, excellent. Well, you guys, until next time, be nice to yourself. Do stuff you like. Be around people you like who make you feel good, and not just feel good, but who inspire you to be, the best version of yourself, because that's important. So,
and your body belongs to you. So have some fun with it.
Definitely. All right, guys. Peace.
Before we go, we must give thanks to Urban Nerd for providing our music, and legal services were handled by Trezene M. Atkins. If you like what you heard, please feel free to join us every Wednesday for another fake-ass book club. Cheers.
Thank you guys for listening. You can check us out at thefabpodcast.com. Please subscribe, rate, and review our podcast wherever you're listening right now. We want to hear from you. Come put it in our life. Thanks again, and until next time, peace, love, and the Fake Ass Book Club. We out.